Hello, my friend in health. Stephen Hewer here with Synergistic Nutrition. I'm a degreed naturopath. I've been in private practice 29 years now, 30 years. Today, I wanted to inspire you with a higher quality of life. It's easy to improve your quality of life nowadays with the degree of high-tech supplementation that's been available for some time now. So if you're 45, 55, or starting to experience the slowdown in the body, the slower rate of repair from recovery after workouts, you don't sleep as well, got some gray hair coming in, you've got some excess body fat that you want to get rid of, your blood sugar's not even, you end up having blood sugar problems, you're maybe pre-diabetic. All that's pretty easy to control and improve dramatically if you just combine a couple of supplements in your diet and, of course, eat healthier. So what I'm about to share with you will actually enable you to choose healthier foods. Your body's own instincts for food will be for healthier food and less for any kind of a unhealthy food, junk, sweets, whatever. So back a long time ago, I was introduced to free-form amino acids in 1987. The first time I used them was going through the checkout line of a health food store, buying some supplements, buying some food, and one of the supplements I bought was this packet of three capsules of amino acids, and free-form amino acids, and a couple of vitamin mineral capsules. So I took those, and I was on my way to work out at the gym, and normally when I go to the gym and I take an aerobics class, I'm not able to keep up with the aerobics instructor. I just don't know the routine, I just don't have the pep to do it, but this time was different. I got there, the effect of these amino acids was kicking in because all of a sudden I had all this energy. I was able to keep up with the aerobics instructor. I felt fantastic for the next many hours. Later on, I discovered that virtually everyone walks around with a deficiency of at least 3 to 5 amino acids in their blood at all times, and or if they're ill in any way, the number of those amino acids is higher than 3 to 5. So nowadays, if you rely just on protein in your diet to get your amino acids, so you've got your steak or your lamb chop or your pork chop or your soft-boiled, hard-boiled egg, whatever, your body's ability to get the amino acids from those protein sources declines with age. So your hydrochloric acid production declines, your enzymatic production along the lining of the intestines, your pancreatic enzyme production declines, all these things that basically break proteins down into peptides and then dipeptides and then free-form amino acids. There's 20 of these amino acids that make up all proteins in nature. So you may get a plentiful supply of it from your food, it's just that you're not absorbing it fast enough because there's all kinds of free radical damage from the environmental toxins, there's all kinds of electromagnetic pollution, there's all kinds of unhealthy foods that you may be consuming, and when you combine all this, it leads to lots of free radical damage. Free radical damage is where any molecule in the body is needing an electron to balance itself electrically or chemically, and it steals it from the cells. And in stealing it from the cells, that rips open that cell or damages that cell, and now the body has to expend energy in the form of more amino acids to repair that cell, to get rid of that inflammation. One of the biggest mistakes modern medicine makes nowadays is that rather than deal with the cause of the pain, which is the inflammation, they instead give you an anti-inflammatory drug of some sort, and all this does is it interrupts your body's ability to feel the pain. It does nothing to actually contribute to the repair or healing of the tissue. Whereas, if you take free-form amino acids along with something that raises your growth hormone levels like Synergy-1, Synergy-1 is the master hormone of the body that signals the cells to open up and absorb amino acids. And so once the cell can absorb those amino acids, you can synthesize DNA, RNA, all the proteins of the cell structure to repair itself, keep the organelles healthy, with the mitochondria, the Golgi apparatus, all these different cellular organelles that need repair all the time and upkeep. You're able to do that now because you have enough free amino acids and enough growth factors. Growth hormone, like I said, signals cells to open up and absorb amino acids. After the age 28, growth hormone levels decline by 14% per decade. When growth hormone levels decline, tissue repair rate declines. So as that gets up there in years, you're in your 60s, your 70s, growth hormone levels are much lower, you end up shrinking, both in height, in muscle mass, organs shrink, everything starts to atrophy, all because of a lack of one, amino acids that are not getting into the cells, not enough amino acids in the blood itself, plus they're not getting into the cells, and then the lack of growth hormone in your body. So today I'd like to introduce you to some supplements that can dramatically improve everything about your functioning. Blood sugar regulation, reduce your craving for sweets or unhealthy foods by 90%, faster repair rate from workouts, and better mood because you're increasing your neurotransmitter levels. And the number one fuel for the brain is glucose. So if you have more stable glucose levels, you're going to have a more even disposition. It has been my experience that I can typically get twice as much done in the same amount of time if I've taken supplemental free-form amino acids and I've eaten healthy. So today I'm introducing you to some supplements that are free-form amino acids. One's called the Perfect Amino Power Meal. These are all by Body Health. And this is a protein powder that's no protein. It's just free amino acids and some superfoods in it. You can mix that up with your favorite liquid. Typically fruit juice is a good one. Coconut water is also a really good one. Nut milk for a lot of people. Nut milk works for people. Here's chocolate flavored Power Meal, same thing. 1 scoop of this per day or twice a day, and you have much more even blood sugar. Now, one of the benefits of more even blood sugar is that your body doesn't crave the carbohydrates. So that's why I said you reduce your craving for unhealthy foods and carbs by up to 90%. So with that stable blood sugar, your body also then can tap into body fat for fuel. It's only when your blood sugar is uneven, rising and falling, that your body experiences that crisis of famine when you have low blood sugar. And so then your metabolism slows down so that when you eat carbohydrates of any kind, your body goes, oh, we want to prepare for that famine we went through recently or repeatedly over weeks and months and years by creating extra body fat, a reserve fuel. So by keeping your blood sugar stable, your body sees there's no famine, so therefore we can get rid of the excess body fat, and we can also convert or build muscle as a result of having enough growth hormone in the system and enough free amino acids. So the other products from Body Health here are what's called the Perfect Amino XP. This is a berry flavored drink. So you put a scoop of this into, like I said, some fruit juice is typically the best thing for the berry flavored. And there's 2 sizes. So there's one that's 30-day supply, one 15-day supply. And you end up not having to deal with the other superfood items that are in the powder. Instead, this gets into the system really quickly. Now, the other is that if you don't want to deal with any of the powders and the flavors and you just want to get this in your system, you can take the tablets. So there's this 150 count tablets, there's 300 count tablets, and it's typically 5 tablets at a time that you take to get the effect of putting your body into what's called a positive nitrogen balance. What's a positive nitrogen balance? It's where the blood supply of free amino acids is now high enough and broad enough in spectrum. It's not just, it's the 8 essentials basically, so that the body can now manufacture the non-essential amino acids as well as take care of all the other functions of the body. That's whatever tissue repair process is needed, whether it's muscle tissue repair, organ tissue repair, neurotransmitter production, detoxification through phase 1 to phase 2 liver detoxification. Amino acids are involved pretty much everywhere because the body's primarily a protein structure. If you remove all the water and all the minerals, the body is 75% protein by weight. So the highest priority is the body's needs for amino acids and the growth factors such as growth hormone to trigger the cells to open up and absorb them. One of the reasons that an infant and or young children are so plump and so resilient and able to repair so quickly is that they have high levels of these growth factors and high levels of these amino acids so that they can do this repair process effortlessly and cut off a finger and it grows back type of the thing. So in essence, the rate at which you repair is how young you are biologically. If you have higher repair rate, you're going to have more telomerase, the enzyme that lengthens the telomere, that keeps the cells biologically younger. And so a formula for doing that is Synergy 1, the peptide spray. So this is a peptide spray delivering a peptide into the body that the body already produces, but your production declines with age. 3 sprays at bedtime into the cheek area of the mouth, hold it 90 seconds, let it absorb, do the same thing in the morning. And blood test studies done on men and women in their late 40s and early 50s proved that this was very effective in raising IGF-1, which is the metabolite of growth hormone, the master repair hormone, by 102% in women and 109% in men over 6 months. So this is something you want to take a minimum of 6 months and preferably ongoing if you're over the age of 48 or so. And so I'm offering you a discount on introducing you to these products. It's going to be 30% off all of the Body Health amino acid formulas. And also I'm going to do a package deal where if you buy, any one of the Body Health amino acid formulas with a bottle of Synergy 1, and you'll get 40% off your order. I'll have a coupon code in the video and also in the email. You know, I want to remind everyone out there at the conclusion of this email newsletter and video that, you know, I've helped people reverse kidney failure, cancer, bone loss, heal their joints, heal their discs, improve their vision, stabilize their blood sugar, improve their thyroid function. So if you or you know of anyone out there who struggles with health and they're, you know, not knowing what to do, send them my way. I mean, this is something that I do for a living. I do consultations, and I'm more than able to help people climb that ladder to higher levels of health and even resolve it 100%. I'm Stephen Huor with Synergistic Nutrition. I thank you for your time and attention. You can reach me at 864-895-6250 between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday.